An hour after sunset, Revenant is standing watch along a secluded dirt road in the woods. He patiently waits for his target to appear. Moments later, Pathfinder, who is returning home from dance practice, comes into view. Pathfinder suddenly gets the feeling he's not alone. He looks around to see if someone's nearby, but doesn't see anyone. As Pathfinder lets his guard down, Revenant ambushes him with a surprise attack that leaves Pathfinder incapacitated. Revenant then kidnaps Pathfinder with ease and takes him to a hidden vault. The vault feels hollow and desolate, seemingly not having been opened for some time. Revenant aggressively releases Pathfinder onto a chair layered with dust. "What are we doing here, friend?" Pathfinder asks confusedly. Revenant reveals that Pathfinder will be helping him with something. Pathfinder expresses excitement and is happy to help Revenant. Revenant shows no sign of emotion in return. He neutrally explains that he's attempting to learn more about his inability to die and, more importantly, if there's a way to combat it. To do so, Pathfinder will be his test subject. With that said, Revenant pulls out a wingman and shoots Pathfinder in the head, killing him. Then, through the use of Revenant's death totem, he brings Pathfinder back to life. "Ow," Pathfinder says. Revenant takes note of the way the cause of death affected the robot. He then repeats the cycle and experiments with different ways of killing Pathfinder. His end goal is to discover a suitable method of death that will work on Revenant himself to end his unwilling state of eternal existence and suffering once and for all. First, Revenant tries out conventional methods of execution and a variety of different weapons. He takes note of everything from the type of ammo used to the date the bullets were manufactured. He kills Pathfinder using a flatline. Then, an R99. A mastiff shotgun used from varying distances. A series of wingman headshots in rapid succession. Then one at a time. Then alternating body shots and headshots. With a disgruntled motion, Revenant concludes that these methods are too simple and obvious. His creators would have undoubtedly taken them into account when designing him. A direct headshot from a Kraber proves fatal when performed on Pathfinder, but Revenant knows it would only be temporary if he experienced it for himself. Revenant starts thinking of more unconventional ways he can kill Pathfinder, methods that are not so commonly thought of. Revenant beats Pathfinder to death with a body shield. He crushes Pathfinder with a pile of 1,000 shield cells. The results are still unpromising. He drops a mobile respawn beacon on Pathfinder. He dismembers the robot using his own grappling hook. He uses ultimate accelerants over and over again to overload Pathfinder's system. Still, nothing of promise reveals itself. Upon returning from death yet again, Pathfinder asks Revenant how his progress is going. Revenant responds by using Pathfinder as Arcstar target practice. Wanting to aid Revenant with his mission, Pathfinder uses the time in between dying to search his internal memory database for a way he can potentially assist Revenant more. After several moments of searching, he locates a file that was not easily accessible due to it being partially corrupted. Pathfinder examines the file more in depth. It's a recorded message that was spoken by A.J. Shea. also known as Lifeline, in the Apex games. After thoroughly deciphering the message, Pathfinder determines that although the message is somewhat corrupted, it holds the secret to what Revenant is looking for. Wait, friend. I think I have something for you, Pathfinder says with an undertone of excitement. Pathfinder convinces Revenant to pause killing him to hear what he has to say. He approaches Revenant and pulls out a gun from behind his back. Revenant's eyes become fixated on the gun with great interest and disbelief. It had never occurred in his previous calculations that a death by such means was even remotely possible. Revenant's arms fall to his sides, and in this moment he feels at peace. Would you like me to shoot you in the face with this? Pathfinder asks. Revenant closes his eyes and says, yes. Okay, friend, happy to help, Pathfinder replies and proceeds to shoot Revenant in the face. Revenant's body falls to the floor. Throughout his over 300 years of killing and dying, he had never been met with a death by such unfathomable means. This time his death proves to be permanently fatal. Pathfinder approaches Revenant's motionless corpse. He stands there for a second, then kneels down and picks up Revenant's banner card. A respawn beacon is nearby. Should I? Pathfinder asks himself.